How does the CPY Crack work and what does it do?
Hey there, welcome to today's video. In this episode, we'll be diving into the fascinating world of CPY cracks and exploring how they work and what they actually do. So, let's get started.
What is a CPY crack?
To understand how a CPY crack works, we first need to know what it is. A CPY crack is a type of software patch or modification developed by a group of hackers known as CPY. They specialize in cracking digital rights management (DRM) protections used in computer games. Essentially, a CPY crack is designed to bypass or remove the DRM restrictions imposed on a game, allowing it to be played without the need for a valid license or activation.
How does a CPY crack work?
Now that we have a basic understanding of what a CPY crack is, let's take a closer look at how it actually works. CPY cracks typically involve reverse engineering the game's executable file or the DRM protection system itself. By analyzing the code and algorithms used by the game's DRM, the CPY group is able to identify vulnerabilities or weaknesses that can be exploited to bypass the protection. Once these vulnerabilities are discovered, the CPY hackers create a modified version of the game's executable file, often referred to as a cracked or patched executable. This modified file contains the necessary changes to circumvent the DRM checks performed by the game. The crack essentially tricks the game into believing that the DRM protection has been satisfied, allowing it to run without any further restrictions.
What does a CPY crack do?
Now that we know how a CPY crack works, let's discuss what it actually does. When a CPY crack is applied to a game, it removes the need for a valid license or activation. This means that the game can be installed and played on any computer without the requirement of purchasing a legitimate copy or entering a license key. Furthermore, a CPY crack often provides additional features or modifications to the game itself. These can include removing in-game advertisements, unlocking premium content or features, enabling cheats or modifications, or even bypassing online multiplayer restrictions. It's important to note that using a CPY crack to play a game without a valid license is considered illegal and violates the software's End-User License Agreement, EULA. It's always recommended to support the developers and purchase legitimate copies of the games you enjoy to ensure their continued success. And that brings us to the end of today's video. We've explored the fascinating world of CPY cracks, understanding how they work and what they do. Remember, while it might be tempting to use a crack to bypass DRM protections, it's crucial to respect the rights of game developers and support them by purchasing legitimate copies of their games. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.